Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As usual, I am looking homeless at the intro of my video, but that's okay. The day I stop looking like that at the start of my videos, I'm not being myself. I know I'm gonna regret saying that because sometimes I'd like to just glam up and doll up. With that being said, I am going to be doing my daily makeup routine video while um, giving you all another real talk. Today my thoughts are working a little bit slower than usual. Maybe it's because of this light that's directly hitting my eye. Should I change it? No, I don't think so. I should. Okay guys, so today we don't just have regular pani, we have Tang with us. So because I need that energy as I am still sick, energy to speak for an hour. Don't worry, I won't make this video for an hour like last time. You ever have the resting beach face and everyone misunderstands you in being a bad person in general, and you have to convince people your whole life that you are a good person? Nah, I don't like that hairstyle. So yeah, that's not the real talk about. Not even close to it. Okay. Thank you, आगे कुछ नहीं. Look at that juice. Never mind. Let's get into serious talk. But before getting into serious talk, we're going to use my rose water toner. I'm going to keep my tank far, far away from it. Also, if you're new to my channel, my name is Samantha Survey. Welcome to my channel, and you are watching With Love Sam. Okay. Also, another thing, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press that bell notification, and like this video. So we're going to be using my rose water toner. Is that going to wake me up? I guess not. I really like how this plant is adding a little bit of green to this dull background. And I actually went to this farmhouse, so I got this natural rose water toner from there that they kind of like made in their farmhouse. So there's no point of showing you guys what is the name of it because it's a very deserted farmhouse, and unless you don't go there you won't even know that they are the ones who sell that toner. So yeah, so it's a very natural rose water toner, and this is just red color of the bottle. It's not the added color. The color inside is pure transparent. Okay, so we've got our base ready. You can also go ahead with aloe vera gel or whatever moisturizer you use, or a primer if you want. I can't help myself. I'm gonna finish that tang in like the first 2 minutes of this video. I've been filming this since the past 6 minutes. What? Anyways, guys. Okay, so today's real talk is going to be about how we break the cycle. Also, this is my furry bag, or people call it jhola, but this is just a cute bag, okay? My mom got this for me, and this is where all my makeup resides because I'm always taking it and going to some relative's house for some function, and also I'm too lazy to get it out there, okay? It's literally my whole and soul is in it, okay? So you'll be seeing me get this bag out a lot, and I'm shaking the table and the stand and the ring light and the everything, but okay. Also, someone wanted a not someone, and who wanted a what's in my bag video. So we are going to be doing that also, and you'll finally see that all my makeup lies in my bag. I need to wash my beauty blender. Don't worry, I just used it twice, and it ends up looking like this. It's a new beauty blender, and it looks like this. So I should wash this like after using it every time. Then I know people literally wash their beauty blenders after using it like 10 times, and this is just the third use that's going to happen. Anyways, oh god, all my thingy has dried up, so we need to like dehydrate my face again. Hydrate. I said dehydrate. What? Shit, this is what literally ended up happening, and it fell on my furry bag. That just looks wrong. I don't know why I would even like show it on the camera. Yeah, I shouldn't be applying so much on my face. This is such a wrong decision. My face is gonna feel so heavy and icky if I do that, so it goes on my hands. Okay, I should probably be like tying my hair and taking this makeup video seriously, but let's just roll with it. Okay, so today's real talk is going to be about how we shouldn't be like those people who repeat the patterns and do not like break the cycle, We shouldn't be like them. And I have a lot to say about it, but let's get my hair all tied up and let's get serious. Okay, so guys, as I was saying, that this is my Claire's foundation, and I like to use it with a brush that will be in my bag for sure. Found it. Okay, and I like to apply it on my face and then use a beauty blender. Okay guys, as I was saying, that you know who we call the F-boys, right? I'm not sure if you're allowed to like abuse on YouTube, but you all know who we call as the F-boys, and I'm not pointing out to a particular gender or something right now. That is like not at all my intention, okay? I do not intend to do that. I am just talking about the term, like the people who like a guy or a girl who sort of, let's just call it the F person, so that no one feels like, oh, feminism and all that stuff, you know. Because I am a feminist, but okay. We just call it the F person, equality, okay. Square foundation brush. It is a foundation brush, and I use it to apply foundation because I don't use things for the way they are meant to be used. As I was saying, that the F person is someone who like their partner like cheated on and stuff or did them wrong. So after that they go and they hurt like the other person that they date, you know. So they do to others what is done to them. So stuff like that, okay? And you do not have to be that person. And this is not just in terms of like relationships and stuff, but there are people who literally do that to their kids, what their parents have done to them. And just because they are degree of trauma they are putting inflicting upon their child is like lesser compared to what their parents did it, so they expect the child to be grateful that it's not that bad and stuff. The same goes with the F person and stuff. They expect their partner to be grateful because they only like cheated on them with like one or two other people, and they could have been like ghosting her or leaving her on read and stuff. So they're like, at least I give you the equal amount of attention I give my other side chicks, you know. So the reason why I've chosen this as the topic is because there is a lot of correlation here, and it's just bad. It's the whole the abused becomes the abuser thing. Not everyone turns out to like hurt the other person that they date just because something wrong was done to them, but there are a lot of people out there who do that, okay? I think I applied a lot of foundation, or it just looks like that on the camera. It is my skin color, it is matching, but still. Okay. So, as I was saying, a lot of people do that to others, and that's just like shit, end of the day. And apart from that, why I raised this topic here is because I know for a fact that many of them are in our generation. Like, once there was a boy, and this is a real story. I was in 11th standard, and this person, when he was in like school, a girl cheated on him. Like, you are in school, you are like a freaking teenager, okay? And just because this girl broke his heart in like school, he decided that he's gonna come to college and he's gonna be an F boy, you know, and he's gonna like break other girls' hearts, and he's probably still doing that, you know. And even at that age, I was like, what the hell? Why? Shouldn't you be like setting an example for your ex that like, hey, look, I'm better than you or something? Why do you want to like stoop lower and stuff? What are you like getting out of this by inflicting the pain caused to you upon others? Not just that, if you guys have watched this movie Kho Gaye Hum Kaha, it's a latest movie with Ananya Pandey and stuff. So this movie came, and spoiler alert, okay, so there was a celebrity gym trainer guy in this movie, and he ended up falling for this red flag influencer. And the reason why I'm calling her a red flag influencer and not just an influencer is because you shouldn't really like generalize. Just because one person does something wrong doesn't mean like the whole community is wrong, you know. So she was a red flag, and he fell for her. She was not gonna give him a commitment, and the whole world knows that, his friends knows that, his friends are literally telling him that and all that, and he just ignores it for whatever reason. Don't blame him, we've all been there, we've all ignored red flags. So yeah, because of that reason, one day she ends up like dumping him or cheating on him or something, not getting into the details, okay? And this person gets fired from his gym also. Right after being cheated on, he also gets fired from his celebrity gym that the influencer was also coming to, because she complained about him because they had a fight while she cheated on him. And because of that fight, she went and complained saying that she wants to change her gym trainer from this guy to someone else. So everyone was like, so the guy was firing him, his senior was like, what's going on and what did you do with her? And they did not know about his relationship with this influencer, because they're not allowed to have relationships here with like their clients, you know. So they fired him after knowing that, oh, he had a thing with her and now it's not going great, and so she wants to change and stuff. Now what he does is he definitely gets frustrated, and completely with him on it. I'd get frustrated too, I'd get disappointed too, and he goes and he starts commenting on other people's posts, okay, like random celebrities posts. He starts dropping hate comments from a fake account, and he does something like that. And he also goes and gets into her Instagram, and he starts posting stories about her real identity and all the things that she's embarrassed about. Basically leaks a lot of secrets of her life through her account by hacking into it. Like, what? Like, so far we are with you, bro, but why did you have to go ahead and do that? You were looking like the better person, and I realized I've been blending this on my skin since like ages, and now the foundation is a part of my skin and they are inseparable. Okay, enough. Okay, no one's gonna feel sorry for you, no one's gonna feel like you are the victim here, nothing like that. We're all gonna be like, whoa bro, I get it, she did that, but what you did was totally not okay. So why do you have to do that? Just stick to being your authentic kind self. You are a good person, right? So what is this villain era coming out? And this whole vigilante thing, especially when you are also at fault for ignoring the red flag. This is what I don't get. If you are with someone, there is something about them that you've definitely ignored, which could be a big reason for the chaos that happens after it. You're ignoring the obvious red flags. I get if this person has been really fake to you, but if there is like some obvious red flags and you're ignoring it, and then once you're hurt, once you're dumped, you're going and pulling out stunts like this, like, dude, the world needs more people like you, but you're turning out to be like the ones who are the worst kinds of people, and you may be doing worse acts than them. Another real life example, and this kind of shocked me, okay, is once, this was around last year only, in 2023. My parents, like my mom, she has a habit that if my dad's not free, or if my dad's like taking a holiday and she wants to go out to Rome with like me and like with her friends and family members, so then she'll book a driver, okay, and stuff. And so she booked this driver, and while he was like driving the car, he was getting some calls, and so he was answering these calls on like speaker. And I don't want to reveal much about what was his personal life problems, but there were quite some personal life problems, and we were all getting inspired by him throughout the journey. We were like, wow, he's such a hardworking person for his family and all of that stuff, okay. And then something happened. My mom and her sister got down to go to the bank, and me and my cousins, we were sitting in the car, and now this guy was on like Instagram, and we were not paying attention to what he's doing on Instagram, but suddenly we heard like a loud noise of a reel, okay. So it's your obvious reaction. If someone's just scrolling through Insta and a loud reel just plays, you just look immediately there. So we looked immediately at his phone, okay. He was sitting in the front, we were sitting behind, so we just immediately looked as like, whoa, what's that sound, and we saw that there was some religious reel that was not of his faith, was of the opposite faith, and he was commenting under it hateful things, all of that frustration that he had to go throughout the car ride related to his family or whatever, he was removing that frustration out through some religious nonsense on Instagram. And he didn't stop just there, because that got me curious, and I'm not a person to peep into someone's phone, but I had to do it because that was my first hand experience of a hater. Like, I've not seen these people behind the comments ever, and I was seeing one in real life, so I had to see like, oh my god, what is he doing? And then he scrolled, and there was another girl's reel. This was an influencer. He randomly commented under her reel saying stuff like, oh, maybe you should just cover up yourself and all that. I was like, what the hell? Like, bro, I was having such a good picture of you. Why? Like, just when you feel like this world is becoming a better place, people end up doing such things. And nobody's perfect. I too have done things in anger. Okay, not to this level, but you cannot do that. You cannot stoop so low. Especially to people who have not done anything to you, random strangers online, you're going and dropping in hate. They are trying to do something with their life, and then they are feeling demotivated because of the hate that you're dropping in, So is the fault of the guy or the girl the F person dated and cheated on. They did not cheat on you. They were actually hoping for a meaningful, kind, loving relationship, and what did you do? You just dumped everything of your ex on them, And I don't even know what this real talk is about. And I've even stopped doing my makeup, just put foundation, and my whole flat face is just here, because it just makes me wonder, what are you guys doing and why? You need to have patience. You can't give in to the hate. You can't lose yourself, but these kind of things, I mean, like, what's going on? As you guys can hear, those kids are out again, but I am not gonna stop my video. You have to hear them. Okay, so the next step in my makeup routine is, and my makeup routine is not like others, okay, it's very much what suits my face, what fits my face, etc. Okay, I think we're gonna go with like eyeshadow and stuff. You should never throw in makeup in your bag, because it's so difficult to find stuff. Dude, this is like so heartbreaking, because I cannot find that brush of mine, and that brush is supposed to be the thing that's putting it all together, and I got a fix for it, but I just don't want that to be the fix for it, and the fix for it are earbuds. Moving on, okay, what I was planning to do is, I will still do it, and you guys will get the gist of it. What the hell? I've been traveling with this palette a lot, so this one, two. Okay, luckily there's just two shades that have gone. I don't even use those shades, they're like ugly shades. But still, you're gonna mess up the whole palette and the other beautiful shades that I love. No, that's a bad idea, I shouldn't blow it out. But I can surely crumple it and press it the way they show in those DIY videos, but not now because they're falling on all of the shades that I love. And no, this was my favorite. They're falling on black color. No, just no. Anyways, so what I do is I take brown color, okay, literally this dark as frick brown, okay, and I just like sort of apply it everywhere possible on my eyelid, okay. This is an everyday makeup look, guys, so just go for the most brownish shade possible. And if you have hooded eyes or not, just do this, okay, like make sure you're taking like a fluffy brush and like the end of the eye, just try to like form like a depth there, okay. I don't have a mirror, so does this have a mirror? What? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I don't have a mirror with me right now, but like just sort of like form a depth, okay. And you want to just like put it all over the brown color. This makeup look might be messy because this camera is my only mirror right now. Okay, guys, please, my makeup skills are good. Trust me. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So I was saying that I guess if you start thinking about this concept, this F% concept deeply, many of us and almost the whole world, all the hateful things are being done is because no one's breaking the cycle. That person did wrong to me, I'm gonna go and do wrong to 10 other people. Hell, I'm gonna like do it to the world, I'm gonna do it to the country, and hence the government and the politicians and everyone and anyone is like, I don't know, instead of making the world a better place, they're making this world like a vengeful place, you know. And that is probably like the root cause of all of the problems, because no one is breaking the cycle, which is why here I am preaching about it, because you can be the one who breaks the cycle and I can be the one who breaks the cycle, and together we can make this world a better place, can't we? Now, though we might be less in numbers, but we can make an impact. I hope my motivation has motivated you enough in my attempt to do my makeup. Okay, frick, just sort of going around with this brush as freely as possible. And now we're going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow. I could have taken my black eyeliner, but that's the thing what I wanted to share with y'all. So this is why I was looking for that brush of mine. It's that small eyeshadow brush that comes, which is almost like this foundation brush, but really tiny in size, and it has like a cut to it, a square cut to it, okay. But I cannot find that, which is why we are going with this, okay. And you're just gonna like sort of not even like try to go upwards, your eyelashes, where your eyelashes are coming out from, growing out from, you need to put this there, okay. That's the trick of it, and be patient, it's going to be worth it. Can you already see that what's happening there? And once you're blinded, you need to like start smudging it, okay. Like you literally smudge it, don't smudge it over, start smudging it from the outside, okay. And when you try to see like a smoky eyeliner or something, then like you a smoky eyeliner, okay. Can you see that? Okay, girl. Okay, so let's like smoke this out. You see that? Okay, and like we're just gonna take a finger and just like do that, okay. Just like give it a little bit of light. So it's a very easy thing to do, okay. And now comes the next trick part. You again take the brown eyeshadow and then you go about it. You smudge it out a bit more, because this is the thing that I learned, okay. So now I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it's almost like there is an eyeliner but there is no eyeliner sort of a look, okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do the next eye. Sleek, freak. Okay, at this point I don't know what I'm doing with my eyes, but something is definitely cooking up here. Something is definitely cooking up here, okay. Trust me, it looks good in person, and it's a look that you can like very much go out with, okay. It's a very basic look, to be honest, like no hard and fast, you can go out with this, okay. Also, I absolutely hate guys who say you look pretty without makeup, but what I hate more than that is the girls who diss on other girls wearing makeup. Like, why, girl? Why do you have to hate me? Why do you have to hate on people of your gender wearing makeup and just girls being girls. Don't y'all get like annoyed at girls like that? Like I knew one girl like that who used to literally say things like, I just wear like lipstick and I don't need anything else, and maybe you should also just wear lipstick and kajal. Like, okay, girl, will do, but why do you have to tell me to only wear that? And then she proceeded to tell me about how she does not even like to wear lipsticks at time, and she absolutely like hates lipsticks too. And I was like, okay. And she did not know how much I was into makeup, okay, like she did not. So she carried on telling me about how she hates makeup, and the worst part was she started telling me that girls, when they apply makeup, they start looking like a chudel, okay, like a freaking witch. Okay, now that's not a bad word, but I get the reference she was trying to make. Basically, she was just trying to say that we look horrific, we look horrible, and she was like, oh, even applying a lipstick on your face makes girls look like a chudel and all that. you know so absolutely hate girls like that. And once I also had this friend of mine who was into like commerce and stuff, and I was an art student in college, and she very dumbly came up to me and told me that, oh, what are you going to do after graduation? Like, because I used to put makeup and I used to go, she was like, are you going to be like a makeup artist? You can only do that. And I was like, what? And then I told her that, okay, then in your wedding, when you look ugly, I'll come to fix that. What? Do you want some aloe vera for that bird? I don't know if that was my best comeback. But at that moment, I could only think about that rather than going back home and thinking like, shit, I could have said that. So I told her that, and she was like, oh ho ho, I don't like makeup as expected. I just keep applying mascara until my lashes will give up. But can you see the lashes? Can you see it? Look at the lashes. How does this camera not capture it? Ow, 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 something went in my eye. I'm making a mess, girls. Okay, now we're gonna use the Dear Darling tint. I do 2 dabs of it on my cheeks, and I just sort of go like this. My upper cheekbone to my lower. Can you see that blush? No, you cannot, because this camera is not going to capture that. 2 dabs here. I was so much of a powder blush girl, but I started using lipsticks as my blush, and then now I'm using these blush tints or lip tints as my blush, or cream blushes and all, because I just cannot with powder blushes. Like, I feel once you go to liquid blushes, you don't go back. Unless I find like a really cute powder blush, I don't think I'm gonna change for anyone. This eye look clearly sucked. Okay, clearly did. What can we do? We can't do shit, because like I didn't have a mirror, and nor did I have the brush that I achieved this look from. But so far it's fine, I guess. It's a subtle look. What was the next step? Yeah, it's a very simple one. Then I'm going to take this powder brush. It's a contour brush actually, which I'm using as a powder brush. And this Lakme Rose powder with sunscreen thing. Nothing flew. How do you get this out? There it is. Okay. Gonna go low below my eye with it first. Sort of gonna like mattify this whole thing, my whole face up. I absolutely love powder brushes, or in this case this contour brush, because it's just like so free to use. I swear a lot. I have a little bit of greasy oily skin, so this powder is like a holy grail. I don't do contour, I don't do concealer, I just do whatever feels good to my face. Because to be honest, since my face is small, no, a lot of makeup looks like horrible. I look like one of those kids जिनके मम्मी ने उनको fancy dress पे तैयार किया है. And ऐसा होता था मेरे साथ. In those fancy dresses in school, if they put me a little bit of blush and contour, done. I am done for. But with that embarrassing look, the confidence I used to go on the stage, like, whoa, grown-up Sam could never. This reminds me of a funny story. Once it was Teachers' Day, and luckily the whole school wasn't invited. It was just the performers and the teachers. Okay, and I was singing the welcome song, obviously with a group of other girls, okay, and boys, I guess. And the thing was, I was not a huge participator. I used to just go in and participate in these annual day functions and Teachers' Day just so that I can bunk my lectures, nothing else. Okay, so I went and I went in for the welcome song thingy. and I was good at singing back then, so I got selected, and my friends didn't get selected, and I flexed it so hard in front of them and all. And I was so good apparently at that particular song for some reason. Okay, I still remember that song, and they made me stand like in the middle where the mic is at. Okay, because they wanted my voice to be heard as like louder, and I was quite proud about it. Okay, I was quite happy. Why would I do that? Now let's do it on the other side. So I was quite proud about that whole thing. And the day came, and the problem was it was a teacher's day, right? So no student was stealing the teacher's spotlight by dressing too better. Do I look too white? No, I don't. It looks like my face is bruised, but it's okay. Okay, so no student was supposed to be dressing better than the teachers. So they just gave us like this blue t-shirt to wear and like black jeans, and we had to put our makeup and keep our hair like open and stuff. And I had like really long, dark black hair. Okay, and I wore like a shining pink hairband, and this hair was kept. And they were the teachers, oh, I don't know who did my makeup. And the best part was they did not even show us the mirror. And we were kids. I mean, like, I wasn't that kiddy. I was maybe in like 7th standard or something, and that's like middle school. Okay, so it's still not kindergarten or something where you can just brush this off. Okay, like you have crushes, bro, and come on, this is not it. And I don't know who did my makeup, but this person applied blush this whole area, and it wasn't any color, it was bright pink color. It was pink like this. Can you see it? You can't see it. And let me show you how pink it was. It was pink like this, you know what, like this. Okay, and that color not even blended in my skin, it was just like dabbed. Okay, the way I dabbed that powder, it was just dabbed. Okay, so it's like only this area was my natural skin color, and my nose was my, rest this whole area was pink. And I am not exaggerating. I went with that face there, confidently. And I did not even know that that's how I looked. And they, on top of that, applied me like this bright red lipstick and all. And I was like, what the hell? Usse yaad aaya, I'll just apply this lip tint and keep it for a while. Yeah, I look like that. Exactly like that. Don't worry, this lip tint is not my look. I'm wiping it off. I just want the lip color to come in. That's how lip tint work, right? I love this lip tint. It tastes so good. Anyways, so they literally send me that way, and the whole time I'm singing confidently and all that, and the teachers, they just like are looking at me and pointing at me, and they're laughing. And my class teacher was sitting in the front row. She started whispering something in the teacher's ear next to her, and that teacher was like, hee hee hee, yeah, I know. And that teacher's like, my class is like pointing at me, and she's like they're doing that. Okay, and like she's like turning back, and she's like, hey, look, they're doing something. And I was like, oh my god, my class teacher is telling everyone that I'm a student and I am singing, and I just don't know how to comprehend this. But after that, I was so happy. Okay, and it just was laughing and smiling. I came back, and then one of my friends told me that who was in the group but had not seen my face because like her makeup was going on. She came up to me and she was like, "Hey, who did your makeup?" I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Everyone was laughing at you. Like, bro, you stole the spotlight." And I was like, "What?" And I ran to look at my face in the bathroom, and I saw that, and I was like, what? Why? That day, I swore that I won't let anyone do my makeup. To the point where I go to my family functions and weddings and communion parties, and I don't let the makeup artist touch my face. I don't let anyone touch my face with makeup. It's instilled that phobia in me, you know? So, to the point that I stopped wearing blushes until I realized that, oh wait, it was the makeup artist's fault. It wasn't my fault, you know? Or it's not that my face doesn't go with blushes. I thought like blushes don't suit me or something like that, but that was not the case. So yeah, that was a little bit about an embarrassing makeup story time. I feel we all have gone through that, but this one was so bad because like it was, I think this person did it on purpose. Maybe they wanted their daughter to have the spotlight. This person did it out of jealousy. I can tell. Okay. Anyways, I can't find a cloth, so I'm gonna. Why do I even try? It doesn't give me any color on top. It gives me a very as if I had pan, and I'm gonna like spit it out now. It always does that to me, this lip tint. I don't even know why I try at this point. Anyways, these are the two Nykaa lippies that I am going to merge. It's the chai and the gul wala flavor. I mean color. I'm shaking the camera so much. Actually, I don't like the gul so much. I'm gonna exchange it with jhumki and chai. So they are not very different, but you can spot the difference. This one's a bit lighter, and this one's more brownish. This one's more of like a mauve kind of look, and this one's brown. This one's like straight up chai wala brown, you know. And I love brown lipsticks because it suits my brown skin tone. Okay, I just go with it. I don't even apply like a lip liner. I'm being real. Who the hell does that? Makeup routine in real life. unless they're like getting paid for it. Don't get me wrong, I love to do those huge ass makeup routine, but I go with what goes with my face, and my face can't take it that much. And those makeups, though they look good on camera, they do not look good in real life. Like, they look horrible in real life, you know. So I did that kind of a full face makeup look, and then I went out and it turned out to look horrible. So I stick with this. I kind of love the lip look. It's giving my lips that, I don't even know, that girl look, if that's what it is. It's almost to an end. I need to buy these again. And these are gonna like turn matte. And once this turns matte, it's gonna like look even better. So this is my whole full face makeup. Like, it's an everyday makeup look. I am more of a person who loves to like experiment with colors and everything. So usually my eye look will have like a blue or a pink or a silver. But since this was more of like an everyday office sort of look that I do, so that's why I went ahead with like brown and black and these new lip shades. Otherwise also I go ahead with these only lip shades. Yeah. So I just brush off my hair. I used to use a wooden comb, and I feel this should be used like while oiling your hair or something, because dude, this is like so frizzy and this is so shiny. You can see the difference. I have a very weird hair type. What can we do? Maybe once I'm rich and stuff it will be okay. Can you see how frizzy this is? I have a very weird hair type, yeah. One of my friends suggests me to do a curly hair routine always, and I do it and then I get lazy and then I stop, and then can you see the waves? I might stick to the curly hair routine once I have enough patience developed. So guys, this was my makeup routine and a real talk. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, comment down below your thoughts on it and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, with love, Sam.